beauties, so let's jump right into this look. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's probably going to be something simple because, oh, excuse me, because as a 34-year-old woman, I keep burping. How am I gonna do this sexy if I keep freaking burping? Anyways, back in character. As a 34-year-old sexy woman, my makeup game has changed, y'all. Like, I don't wear my makeup like I used to. Okay, I have evolved. Okay, I have bloomed. So I'm gonna show you all how I do my makeup as a grown-ass woman. Okay, first things first, I still start with my eyebrows because I don't know, but I've been using Got To Be glue for my brows. Yeah, when I tell you it changed the game, I just take a little bit and I put it on the hairs. I just love the way it looks. It makes it look laminated. And then I take a spoolie. Oh, that's embarrassing. Come on, spoolie. Okay, I take a spoolie and then I brush it up and I hold it up with my fingers. Oh, it just comes out so beautiful. I should have plugged in my blow dryer because I also use my blow dryer on cold, so it gets stuck up faster versus waiting for it to naturally dry with the elements of the earth. Do you see? 34 years old, I'm just becoming so intelligent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My vocabulary is widening a little bit. A little bit. Okay. Expanding. Oh! Okay, I'm so ghetto. I am. That's because I used to live in Fort Lauderdale. So it is finally semi-dry and I'm gonna go with my favorite eyebrow pencil by Benefit. This is number 5. I really love this eyebrow pencil. It lasts so long and it always glides on. I don't know, it's just really dark. It doesn't get shiny fast. It just does what it's supposed to do and I like that. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of my Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, which broke really fast after I got it, and this thing is not cheap, okay? And I'm gonna take a little bit of that and I'm going to apply some to my brows just to make sure that it doesn't get oily. I don't apply too much, I just apply a little bit, and I don't apply it to the hair because I have on the Got To Be glue there. If I apply it to the hair as well, it tends to just make it like product. I don't know. Don't do it. Okay. Yeah, I am seriously working on my vocabulary. I just feel like my vocabulary is so limited and saturated with curse words. I don't know. I'm really trying, but can I blame it on the fact that I speak 3 languages, so not all 3 are gonna be perfect? Or what? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I'm gonna go in and fill my brows. And this video is not for Instagram. This is strictly for YouTube. So I can talk and I don't have to worry about having to edit it. What I've been doing too with my brows is that I shaved the bottom of my brows completely off because I want to make my brows go higher, and so I can't follow my natural brow mode, the natural way my brow hairs grow in, because I would have to make my brows go more down and I want it to be more up. I just been liking that look. I don't have a specific reason. I do know as we age, you shouldn't bring your eyebrows all the way down because that will make that'll help sag your face. Help sag your face. Anyways, so let's fill that in. Fill. I also like using the Got To Be glue gel because it just makes the front of your brows look more hair-like, because your hairs, you're able to like really mold your hairs. And then I'm gonna go in and brush in any harsh lines. And why is that happening? Stop it. So that way the brow pencil melts in, blends in with the hairs. And when you do put the Got to Be Glue gel, and you're brushing it out, it does begin to crumble, but not like crazy. So don't worry about that. Just go back in and fill in where you took off. And it really helps the front of your brows come out natural. I figured that we needed to get a little closer while doing the brows. So I did the other brows, and I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This might be a long video, excuse me. I'm gonna go with my concealer from, why do I always have to burp? Like the older I get, the more I have to burp. I'm gonna go with my concealer from Too Faced in the shade Sand. And I'm going to highlight underneath my brows. Not highlight. I'm going to clean up underneath my brows. And yeah, I've had this brush since I started YouTube. It's amazing, and I can't find another one like it. And you don't need a lot of concealer. Like, I don't understand why the new girls go in, you know, I'm not gonna say the new girls, okay? Cause I ain't out. But I don't know why girls are putting so much concealer underneath their eyebrows. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's not necessary. This is how much I put. And now I'm going in with the concealer that's very close to my skin tone. See, I went in with a light concealer, and now I'm gonna go in with a concealer that's very close to my skin tone in the beginning of my brows. And I do that because I don't like the beginning of my brows to look extremely unnatural. And with that same concealer, whatever's left on my brush, I just go in on top, because I like a pretty sharp brow. Take that and just go in. I like my end to be very sharp. I like that. Okay, so that's how I get my brows. I don't use a lot of concealer. I don't think it's necessary. I don't know, yeah. I don't know if I used to do that when I was younger. I don't think I ever did that. This is how much concealer I use. Then I go in with a brush. None of my brushes are clean. Don't be like me. Wash your brushes often. And then I'm gonna go in and just blend that out. There you have it. I like my brow. So both of my eyebrows are done. Guys, so I woke up this morning around 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I got out of bed at around 4:30 because I felt like if I would have fell back asleep, I would have woke up like around 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm honestly trying to wake up earlier. When you work for yourself, you really have to stick to a schedule, or time will run away from you, because you don't have to report to anybody, right? I don't have to be at nobody's job at 8 o'clock in the morning. but I have to be at my job at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? So I can get more work done and just build my platform better and get more brand deals. But you know, sleep really be whooping my butt. So I'm using the Milk Hydro Primer. But this morning, Monday at that, now that I'm up, I feel so amazing. Like, oh my God, it's so quiet. Like, I'm in a great mood. I feel really amazing. I really don't put that much makeup on my forehead, so a little bit of primer, whatever. So I'm gonna go in with my Lancôme foundation. As you all know, I've been using this foundation for years. This is in shade 500W. It's amazing. And I like to go in. You're wondering, why don't you put your hair in a ponytail? Because if I do, I'm gonna get lines. Like the hair is gonna get indentations. This video will be, it's not gonna be all over the place. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, well 5:30 by now, 5:53 in the morning. Where did those 30 minutes just go? On my brows. And we're just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about everything and anything. So, but also really explain the makeup that I'm doing. I don't like a lot of foundation. I don't know if I've been like this since I've been on YouTube, but I just do not like a lot of foundation. I like to put foundation on the areas where I need it. And I personally feel the areas that I need alcohol, the areas that I need foundations are my jawline, okay? Because since I've been getting more mature, and I'm gonna talk about age a lot in this video, because that's something that's going on in my life. I'm maturing, I'm getting older, you know, and it feels really good. I feel like I could make decisions for myself without feeling like I need to listen to anybody else, without having to follow anyone else's rules, which includes my mom. Like, no, like I take care of myself and I can make decisions for my life, for myself. And I don't have to follow someone, especially who hasn't had the success in the areas that I want success in. But anyways, right? So I'm gonna go in with this brush. This brush is from Beige Cosmetics, okay? They sent it to me a while ago, and I'm gonna fix this area, okay? I'm gonna go in, and I'm going to blend this down. Because this is really my problem area. Like, I don't remember when it started to become a problem area, but it has evolved into that. You see, it just cleans it up. It just cleans it up. And then I'm gonna go in with my foundation from MAC Cosmetics in NC47. One of your beauties actually sent me an email asking me what shade this was, and it's NC47. I responded to your email, but it was cute. So I'm gonna go in with that same brush, and I'm just going to pack in that, not wipe, blend, but I'm going to like pack it into my skin. And I'm leaving my under eye area untouched, because I'm gonna put concealer there. Get your nose. And I like this. Like, I think this is enough foundation. I just don't think you need all that foundation that I be seeing on social media, unless you have very problematic skin. But if you have decent skin, you just don't need that much foundation. Like, put the product where you need it. It makes your skin look a lot more skin-like. I don't know why you want to look like you have a mask on. I don't get it. But if that's your thing, you know, do your thing. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer in Mocha, and I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes. If you notice, we no longer bring the concealer all the way down, which makes so much sense, right? Because it keeps your face in this upward motion versus bringing it down and creating a longer face. So I actually like that. It makes a lot of sense. There we go. I definitely highlight my nose. I get a little bit on my forehead, yeah. And then also on my chin area. I'm gonna go in with my sponge. I forgot where the sponge is from, but I got it at Marshall's for like 3 or 4 for like 10 bucks. I'm gonna look up and just blend it out. Look at that, that looks so good. Okay, once that's blended, I'm gonna go in with a lighter concealer, and this shade is in Sand, because I fell in love with my under my eyes being like brighter. Like a few years ago, I preferred it to be very toned, but now I like it to be bright again. But I only focus it on the inner corners. And then I'm gonna go and blend the rest out. But yeah, so my goodness, it feels so amazing being up so early. Like, I have to do this more often. And then I'm gonna have so much time left. Oh, I was saying that I'm a little nervous to go to the doctor's at 1:55 because I just don't wanna leave my house. Like, I hate leaving. I don't like going to the doctor's office simply because I don't like sitting in the waiting room. I just don't like it. Like, nothing happens, nothing bad happens. I do want to find out if I'm pre-diabetic or diabetes, or diabetic. I do want to find that out because I've just been feeling a bit funny, and my age and everything. I just want to make sure that everything is on the right path, and that if I am pre-diabetic, that I really take this diet thing beyond serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already take it serious, but like, nah, you gotta step it up. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend this out, but I just don't like it. Like, ugh. So I'm gonna go back in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder that is broken. Ugh, so sucks. And it just, I didn't drop it or anything, it just broke. After it broke, I did drop it in Miami, but that's not, it was already broken. Going with some of that powder and put that in the inner corners. You really want to set it. Oh, but it's not good that it broke, but I do want to get a lighter shade in this powder. I really like this powder though, because it just sets your under eye so well. But the shade that I got, I think but it takes away from the brightness, but that's okay. I'm gonna get a lighter shade. I'm gonna order it. But just another problem that I've been having that I am definitely trying to get under control. I've been shopping a lot more than I've ever had in my entire life. And it's making me uncomfortable, you know, because of all the years that I had to be extremely frugal because I was financially taking care of my mom. So I didn't spend any money on myself whatsoever. Then now that I'm able to do that, because all my extra funds I can keep, you know, I don't have to send it to my mom. I don't have to buy plane tickets back and forth to Suriname. And then when I would go to Suriname, I also had to make sure that I had enough money to take care of like the 2 months that I was there of my mom and myself at the same time. So now that I don't have to do that anymore, I have more funds, and I just don't feel like I am using it correctly. You know what I'm saying? I'm uncomfortable with the amount of money that I am spending. because I'm not used to that. I've never had this much money to spend. And not saying that I have a whole lot of money, but I sure as hell have enough. And I'm just not comfortable with that. It's like, is something wrong? Is something wrong? Because every night I'm ordering something. And granted, there are things that I want and need and will make my wardrobe look better and make me feel better and make me look better as well. But it's just like, I never used to buy these things. And it's just making me uncomfortable. So I have to check myself. So I would like to stop doing that. Not because I want to save or anything like that. You know, of course I want to save, but that's not why. I just feel like I'm spending unnecessary money. And I don't like that. I don't like that. In other news, my credit has been extremely great. I've been working on my credit and it's just been amazing. And I always thought that was something that I would never have because I've never had good credit, even though I never ruined my credit, except for when I was, even though I never ruined my credit, except for when I was younger. I never got credit cards and stuff like that. I got my first car and then I had a terrible breakup, and I ended up giving my car back because I was moving to Suriname with my mom. So obviously I didn't need a car, so I gave it back. But even if you give your car back and you don't pay it off, it was still considered a repossession. But I didn't give a shit. I was so mentally stressed out and sad and alone and afraid that I didn't care. I did not care. So that was on my, it's no longer there, but it was on my credit report. So that was something that, but now that I'm fixing my credit and it's going really, really well, like having good credit when you know it's not bad. All you gotta do is pay your credit cards on time. Like literally, all you gotta do is pay your credit cards on time and your credit grows. And you don't want to use more than 30-40% more than the credit amount that you have. However, I'm using as much as I want. And my credit still grows. However, still, you don't want to use like all your credit at once, okay? You want to use about 30 to 40%. I be using more, but my credit is still growing. So that's really adult-like. Okay, so now that I set my powder, I used the Laura Mercier translucent powder in honey. I'm gonna go in with the, I love this one, the Charlotte Tilbury Bronzer in Deep Fawns, which is shade 4. And I'm gonna take the same brush that I use for my brows, and I'm going to blend it in. I'm gonna blend in right up in here, because this helps my contour. It makes my contour look a lot more pronounced. I took a bigger brush. It's also one of my favorite brushes that I like to use. It's from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and it's a Flawless Concealer brush. And I like it because it's like fatter, and I could really get up in this crease. And I just blend in that bronzer. And this is normally all the eyeshadow that I use. You know, I don't wear eyeshadow like that anymore. I really don't. Unless I add a little bit of gold to my lid, I really don't go too crazy with the eyeshadow, because I don't know, as like an older woman, too much eyeshadow it's just too much for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some lashes. No, let's do eyeliner, because I still very much do eyeliners, but I actually do no eyeliner more. I fixed my baby hair, my edges, because ain't nothing baby about these edges. And I'm going in with my, what is this? This is an oldie, y'all, but it's such a goodie. It is the Skin Mineralized, it's the Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC Cosmetics. And I'm just applying it to my forehead. Pretty much applying it all over besides my under eye area. So I'm also trying to get in touch with my spiritual self, because I have been putting this off for a very long time because I be sleepy. For real. I've been putting off a lot of things because I rather sleep. Not that I rather sleep, but my body be really tired. And I really think that I have a gift. I've been told this by several people, that the things I say really do come true. And I don't just say things just to say things. I really feel it. And when I speak it, it happens, right? The first time something happened to me that was just mind-blowing. I'm wearing some blush. The blush that I'm applying is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is my favorite blush palette. It's so good. I have other blushes, but this is like my go-to. And my MAC one is also my go-to. And I'm using this shade right here, which is called, they're not telling me nothing, okay? Don't tell me nothing. But this blush palette is called Light. I don't want to use Light. Hold on, I'm sorry. Dark, exactly. Dark, baby. Okay, you see the difference? No, I'm dark. But I remember the first thing that happened to me that just completely changed my life and blew my mind and scared me was I believe I was 14 years old, because I want to say that my brother died when I was 14. He died in 2002. I thought it was 2004, but I was just told that it was 2002. So do the math. I'm 34. 2002, how old was I? 12 or 14? I don't know. We're not doing math right now. But anyways, and my brother used to be in and out of jail a lot for very minor things. Tickets. He always had a huge amount of tickets, car tickets. Fights. He was always beating up somebody. He was never getting beat up. He was doing the beating. You know, but never like drugs or anything like that. Always like fights or car stuff. Anyway, so one time he was in jail and I had a dream. Now, everything in the dream was in Dutch, but I'm going to say everything in English, so you know obviously what I'm saying for my English speaker. So I had a dream that my brother, I had a dream that I was at my friend's Julie's house. This is an old friend from high school. Hey, Julie. And I was at Julie's house in the dream. However, the phone rang, but the phone that rang in the dream was the same phone that I had in my house, my apartment with my mom at the time. It was a white phone. So I go to the phone and it's my brother calling from jail in my dream. And he says very calmly, he says, zeg mama ik ben dood. Translate, tell mommy I'm dead. So I freak out in the dream and I'm like, what? In my house phone, but I'm in somebody else's house. But then now at the same time, I'm also at my house now. It's weird. So I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And he says very calmly, nee, rustig, alles is goed. Zeg mama ik ben dood. And he's saying, no, calm down, everything's fine, just tell mommy I'm dead. So I wake up out my dream, y'all, and I am freaking out. I'm crying. I tell my mom, you have to call the jail, something is wrong. Call the jail. I don't know how we're gonna call the jail. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Obviously we can't call the jail. I don't know if my mom tried or anything like that, but we couldn't get in touch with the jail. My mom's, tells me to go back to sleep. I don't remember what happens, but I ended up going back to sleep. Or did I even go back to sleep? I don't know. But the next day, my brother did call from jail and he was fine. He gets let out of jail that Friday. And on a Monday, my brother passes away in a car accident. So that was a dream I had. And it always stuck with me like, yo, I had a dream. My brother called me and told me to tell my mom that he's dead. And I immediately said, no, I don't want to have no dreams that tell me anything about anybody, because that is scary. It's hard. I don't want to, because I started to have really funky dreams, right? And I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want life to happen. I don't want no type of premonition, Raven Simone bullshit happening to me. I know. Let me just live life as life comes. Whew. So that was one of the signs that I was like, this is strange. And then I had other really weird things happen to me. Like one time we had a sleepover at my house. It was my mom and her friend, and then her friend's daughter slept over. And then as she was sleeping, the little girl was kind of bad, okay? But as she was sleeping, we were all sleeping in the living room. And as we were all sleeping, I woke up, but I couldn't move. But I'm seeing the little girl running around the house. Like I can't move, right? But the little girl is awake, running around the house, jumping over my mom, doing all kinds of wild shit, and nobody is saying anything to her. And then finally I started trying to speak because I can't speak. And I know this is also considered sleep paralysis, which I've had several scary ass dreams happen before. Terrifying dreams. And I couldn't wake up, and I started to try to say mom, 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 and nothing was happening. Finally, because I was going, and it just wasn't coming out, while this little girl is wilding in the living room, but I'm also seeing her body asleep. And then I finally started saying God, Jesus, God, and then I finally was able to make noise. And I woke up everybody in the house, and I was like, this little girl's a demon, get her out. But I don't know what that was about. I had another similar situation with my nephew, not my nephew, my baby cousin. He's not a baby no more, but that situation was terrifying. Okay, it was terrifying. And he was also a really bad kid. So I don't know if maybe the kids are bad, but there's like a demon controlling them. I don't know, but they were bad kids in real life, like very like weird, entitled, negative little kids, like weirdly negative. So that happened. Now I'm going in with makeup. This is an old it's an old highlight, yeah. It's from a company called Makeup Addiction back in the day. So that happened, and I think I'm now ready to kind of just open that up and interpret my dreams, because I've just been having weird dreams. Like the other day I had a dream that I wanted some roti. I was gonna go get some roti, and next thing you know, we were on our way to Brooklyn, and then my mom texted me. My mom lives in Jacksonville now with my sister, but she texted me. She was like, that same day, she was like, hey, you're in Brooklyn, can you get some roti? I was like, what did you say? And then the whole dream came back to me. And it was just crazy because I just had a dream about roti, and here we go, my mama asking me for some roti. So stuff like that, and I just want, and I also just feel, I don't know, I just feel something, and I want to explore it. I don't know how to explore it. I was just listening to something on YouTube about this girl talking about if you hear ringing in your ear, which I do hear ringing in my ear, but I don't think that's it, girl. I don't know. She's talking about if you remember things when you were like 4 months old. I don't remember a motherfucking thing when I was 4 months old or as a baby, okay? I don't remember anything as a baby. So, I don't know. If you guys have any advice on where to start with that, I would love to know. So let's do lashes, because I'm talking a lot. This video gonna be mad long. Actually, let's do some liner. I also do my liner a little different. I don't do it as dramatic as I used to. The line that I'm using is by Il Makiage. It's okay. The liner that I really love is from Stila, I want to say. It's one of my favorite liners. It is almost finished, so I need to re-up on that. Anyways, let's go in. I like my liner to be pretty, like, ooh, in your face. And then I go in. There you go. And then I like my inner corners to be really thin. So this is the liner. I'm gonna add a little bit more powder because I have a little ways more to go, and I like to keep my face. The powder will absorb any oils that want to seep through. So another weird thing that happens that I know that happens is that I can smell negative people. Hear me out. I don't know how true that is, okay? But I can literally smell I can literally smell a negative person, meaning that I've been around people and they don't smell good. They have like a weird smell. I don't like their smell. But then when I ask anyone else around me, someone closer to me, and I'm like, did that person like stink to you? Like, ew, like why is everybody acting like that person don't stink? And they're like, cause they didn't. And I'm like, really? Cause they smelled to me. And then later on, or that same day, I will find out all these negative things about this person. And it's like, okay, that's weird. And then I realized that it was happening more often than not, where I would literally smell negative people and I wouldn't really want to be around them before anyone would tell me anything about that person, or before that person did anything necessarily to me. I would not want to be around them. Like, it's just like I met you for the first time. You have a funny smell. Nobody else smells it, but I do. And I'm just like, like, our body chemistry is just not doing what it's supposed to do. So that has happened often. I don't really know where this conversation is going now. I'm just trying to find out more about myself. So lately I've been cutting my lashes because it makes my eyes. So that's what I'm doing with this lash. I'm just cutting it so I can get more of a wispy look. And besides, I don't also lately, I don't know, maybe I'll do it again, but I don't like those huge big lashes that the girls are wearing. See, and just now something said to me, be careful how you pull the lashes, the lash strip off, because I had a dream, and sometimes things happen and then I remember my dream. Like just now, my dream just reminded me that I was cleaning my lashes and I pulled off the entire string and I was stripped and I was no longer able to use my lashes. So then it said, so then that reminds me, okay, be careful with your lashes. Don't pull the glue off so harsh. And I'm going to tight line. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but it just makes it darker. It makes the eyeliner darker. I definitely need tweezers to put my lashes on. Gonna go in, and I'm also gonna put the lashes in a slant. So I'm gonna start here, and then we're gonna push the lashes like that. Tell me that doesn't look good, because it does. Look at that. That looks so good. I found it. I like to go in and go over that line again. Sometimes it does make my eyeliner thicker, but I'm okay with that. Wipe all that powder off. So I love having a mold gel, okay? That is my thing. And how I make a mold to make it look more mold-like versus just a black dot, I go in with the Super Stronghold 3D Adhesive Black Eyelash Glue from I Envy. And it's really, really thick. If I, see I have a pimple right there. So let's make that more mold-like. And because this product is thick, it actually creates like a lift, right? It's not just a black dot. So it has texture to it. It's not just flat on the face. I'm gonna use my setting spray by Tower 28. This is really nothing special, y'all. Like, I just bought it because the girl at Sephora who works for this company, the store is so empty. I know, like, she ain't sell not one thing all day, so I bought it. It's really nothing special, but it does what it needs to do. So let's pick a lipstick. I'm gonna put concealer. I'm gonna put mascara on my bottom lashes. I like to see my face is drying, and I just love it. I just love it. I like to use liquid lipstick as a lip liner because it lasts longer. So I'm taking my favorite one to use. Okay, so my favorite lipsticks and lip glosses are from Dose of Colors and Cami Cosmetics. And we're gonna use them both, and then you're gonna see why I like them. So Chocolate Wasted is the perfect brown girl lip liner. Liquid lipstick that we use as a lip liner. And I definitely overline my lips, y'all. Do y'all want to come in closer to see these lips? Come on. I patted my lips together, so that's why it's a little... I should not have done, but whatever. So now I'm going to go in with the darkest liquid lipstick I've ever come across, okay? It is also from Dose of Colors. This is the collaboration Dose of Color had with Nyma, which is a really, really dark skinned influencer. So the reason why I'm mentioning her skin color, because they made the perfect dark brown lip liner for really, really dark skin girls, and it's perfect. And I like to use it on top. Look at it, oh my god, stop. And I like to use it on top of my my Chocolate Wasted one, just to add some dimension. Then I go here. And now we're gonna pat it in. You see how much darker that is than chocolate wasted? You know what? I gotta do a chocolate wasted with this as a lip liner on top. Look at that. Now I'm gonna go in with Cami Cosmetics lip gloss. This one is in shade Carnival, and I like it. It's like two-toned. I really like this shade of lip gloss. I always put lip gloss on my hand, that way I can get more of the product out. Look at that. This is such a grown lip, okay? And then I'm gonna go in on top with another lip gloss, also from Cami Cosmetics, and this one is called Sequin. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I like to put the lip gloss on the back of my hand because I get the most product that way. I love this look, y'all. This is like my grown and sexy look. And then that goes on top. Look at that. Who's sexy me? Beauties, so this is the final look. Yeah, tell me this is not fly. Like this green with this blue, I feel like a real valley girl, okay? Even though I'm a hood bitch. I'm just kidding. Okay, so as I was saying, this is the final look. I feel really cute. I feel really cute at 8 o'clock in the morning. The perfume of the day is Flower Bomb Nectar by Victor and Rolf. This is the intense version. This is the, because remember when Flower Bomb was hella popular? Well, at the time I did not buy it because I had other responsibilities, but I remember how popular this scent was. So when I finally could buy stuff for myself, I decided to get the newer version. So yeah, it smells very sugary. I will put the notes up here because I will do a review of this perfume later on. But yeah, it's not, but this perfume goes with this outfit because it's like a sugary scent. But if I spray it right now at 8 o'clock in the morning, I will get dizzy, so I'm not gonna spray it. But I really hope you enjoy this look, this get ready with me. I had hella fun, okay? The pants that I have on are my workout pants, but some blue pants with this color is popping. So I gotta find some pants in this shade with this color top because it's a look, okay? It's a whole look. Anyways, I will see you on my next video. If you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, this real simple everyday makeup tutorial, okay, this is not every day. I will wear this for a special occasion. I will wear this for something simple, whatever. If you enjoyed this look, please give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I will see all of you beautiful souls in my next video. Bye.